Hey everybody, Halo Wilfie here. I've got a guest star with me today. This is Lauralei. And I feel really terrible because she has been, she came out of her shell about a week ago, and she's started to get up on my lap and snuggle with me. She's coming into my office now, which she never used to do. And she even came to my bedroom last night, got up on the bed and curled up with me for bedtime, which is just incredible. She never did that with me up until now. So it's quite an honor. She's always been a very, well, she was Nicole's cat before she took off, and unceremoniously dumped these guys in my lap. So, you know, she spent a few months really, just kind of missing her mom, but she's gotten over that and started to snuggle with me and accepting me as her adoptive human. I've probably just undone that week's worth of progress by putting her in this carrier, bringing her to the vet, but it's important. She needs to be cared for. She's got some scabs on her neck, and there's no sign of fleas or anything like that going on. I couldn't, I combed through her fur and checked her skin, and I don't see any pests. So, I'm taking her into the vet to see if there's anything wrong and if there's anything they can do. I'm told that sometimes it can just be an allergy to something she's gotten into, or just something that's newly developed. But we'll find out. They might do some blood tests or something to see if there's anything else going on under the hood. But I mean, she seems healthy and happy. Don't you, Lauralei? She is unimpressed. Hey, baby, you gonna come here? You wanna come say hi? Lauralei, kitty, kitty. There you go. Hi, baby. There's the pretty girl. Beautiful calico. She's very small, but just the softest coat. She's always really clean, super friendly. A real loving cat. Very, if she decides she wants your attention and you give it to her, she's just a ball of love. She'll lay down, purr for you. She'll sit on me for like half an hour at a stretch. So it's awesome. She's a good cat. And, I hope this is nothing bad. I guess if it's an allergy, it can make their skin itch, of course, and so they'll start scratching really hard in the same spot, and eventually they, break the skin, and that can cause scabs. So I'm hoping that's all it is. But we'll find out. As always, this is a good vet, so I trust them with. They have seen all of my cats. I think my file with them is like this thick at this point. It's ridiculous. But, they probably put me on the high shelf with the high-paying customers. I don't even want to think about how many tens of thousands of dollars I've paid them over the years to take care of my cats. But they've always done a really good job, so I definitely trust them. Not much going on in personal life or work life. I made a pretty bad, colossal fuck up at work yesterday. There's a, that we figured out the root cause of it, but I was still the one that pushed the button, and cost my employer a good chunk of money. So, yeah, it's a little awkward, but they were like, no, don't worry about it. We figured out what happened and how that got broken. So no worries, you're fine. Great way to, a great first week, right? There for 4 days, and, I guess I get it out of my system early, right? It's all uphill from here. manager was like, she's all, hey, it happens. It's an honest mistake, and it worked. It's your first week at work. I'm not going to give you shit for this, but if this had happened 6 months down the road, then we'd flog you publicly and make you walk the plank. But yeah, it turns out the test suite, through no fault of my own, in my defense, was rigged up to use a production environment instead of testing, and that's because there is no test environment for this particular test, and the credentials got screwed up. And I ran the test suite quite a few times because I was testing new code, and it triggered an account lock by one of our vendors, because like, hey, you've had like 30 different attempts to log into this account with bad credentials, so for security we're going to lock your account until you talk to us. And so they did, and they they're like, okay, yeah, we'll unlock it. And then just as a sanity check, I was like, so guys, could the test rig have done this? Well, only if those credentials were wrong. Go share your screen. Let's see if let's go check your project and see if it's wrong. And it was. The password field was corrupt, and they're trying to figure out if it was copy pasted to me wrong, or if something else happened, or if I just fucked up. And we fixed it. It just killed a couple hours of revenue, which is not comfortable, but they're okay with it. You ready to go, Lauralei? I have to put on my compliance collar. How do I look, fam? Love these masks. They fog up my lenses. So fucking stupid. Alright, it's time. Let's go, Lauralei. Go get her checked out, and I will report back in a few. Well, in a flash, as far as you guys know. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, I am back. $350 later. Obedient sleeve comes off. They fog my glasses, so yeah, gotta love that. So they didn't find any fleas, but they think that's what she's got anyway. Not sure why, but she's okay. They gave her some antibiotics just in case. They drew some blood, took some urine. I had them do the annual physical too, because I was there. Might as well do it all at once and spare her a return trip if I can. And they're checking her thyroid too, just to make sure she's still on the right dose of that fun ear goo medication. Good times. I suppose the fact that I spend so much money on the pets, that's gonna help in the divorce case. She kind of stiffed me with quite a few bills when she took off. Well, not really, but dumped all the cats on me, so I get to keep taking care of them, and she gets a clean slate. Whatever. I get the house, so I'm fine with that. The only thing I don't like about that vet is how slow they are sometimes, and today was no exception. I guess I shouldn't give them too much crap, because I guess 2 emergencies came in around the same time, so they had a legitimate reason to not be in a rush for us. Some itchies is an emergency, is it? You're a good girl. I wonder how many weeks it's going to take for her to start talking to me again. She's been such a sweetie this week. I'm sure she'll be fine in a few hours. And then that's when the cleaners come. Yeah, so this cat's going to love me for the next day or two. I get to go grovel with the TSA tomorrow. I'm joining the pre-check plus, or whatever that thing is called. So you can, you pay a fee, and it's like $90. Show them your passport, give them your fingerprints. I probably have to give them a DNA sample, and sell them my firstborn son, and give them my soul or whatever. But then for 5 years, you have to renew every 5 years. But then once you get checked out and approved, then you get to go through some kind of expedited security screening at the airport, so you don't have to take your crap out of your bag. Like, you don't have to bust out the laptop and the tablet or whatever. And supposedly go through screening faster, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know how much I'm going to be traveling in the next 5 years, but I figure if it spares me some trouble at the airport, it might be worth it. Find out, I guess. So I'll be doing that tomorrow in the morning. They open at, I think it's at 8:30. I'll double check tonight. Got to actually drive to the airport for this. That's the closest TSA office. So that'll be fun. Hey, there's a kitty waiting for her food. I'll go feed her in a minute. So thanks for watching, guys. No, not reverse. There we go. I got a lot of video uploads to catch up on, so I'll be doing that today. And going to be streaming tomorrow, of course. Not sure if it's going to be barotrauma. Winters is still trying to set up a group to do that, to join us. And barring that, it'll be some more Fire Emblem, I think, because I'm still enjoying that game. Yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later.